Hello, Brother Sewing and Crafting family. Angela Wolf here, Brother Brand Ambassador with another fabulous show for you. But first, how was your weekend? Because it was gorgeous here, and then we had a monsoon. And I'm like a weather freak because I love fishing and being on the boat. And I've been watching a lot of you and some of your area, and it's very wet. We'll go with that. In fact, there's a huge event going on in Michigan. And usually everybody sticks around till Monday, maybe Tuesday, and it's like thousands and thousands of tents. And when my husband and I rode by today, there's all these tents that are empty and squashed. I think they literally got poured on and probably just left their tents, I'm guessing. I don't know. But if any of you were there, I got to hear the story about this. In the meantime, we have a fabulous crafting project for you. The fabulous Tabitha Sewers here. I was going to say Sewers. Tabitha, oh gosh. I was going to say, sewer is going to sew something cool. You could have your own rhyme.
So
Tabitha, welcome to the party.
Hi, Angela. Thank you so much for having me. It's so funny because people always say, is that your real last name? And I'm like, yes.
You could have the best tongue twister, though. Tabitha Sewers going to sew. We'll ask the whole brother family here to come up with something super cool because you have the best name ever.
That's so funny. And did you know that the name Tabitha, she's a seamstress in the Bible?
No, are you serious?
Yes, isn't that funny?
I did not know that. So you got a double best name.
Yeah, I'm lucky.
We look fabulous today, and you've got a super fun project. And you know what? All of you watching, it's super easy too. You're going to love this. You always have the cutest things, and they literally don't take very long to make that you've been showing, and people love that.
Yes, I love quick and easy projects, and because I'm around kids all the time, and because I have kids of my own, I try to think of like very simple things for kids to make. So today I was thinking about something for back to school for kids to put on their backpacks, or hey, like someone like me that loves like fun glittery things. This is something that I can put on my tote bag, my beach bag, all the bags that you can think of. But it's these like initial keychains here that you can attach to your bag. You can also use it as a keychain if you want to. My daughter will use one on her backpack, and she uses this for her home keychain. But it's so cute. It's just an initial. That's the letters, everything is on the ScanNCut, which is great. And you fill the inside with like different confettis and glitters. This one has like little fruit. Of course, I have to match that one. And then this one has different like flower confetti, which is really cute. And of course, it has a little plastic keychain. And it easily attaches to a backpack, a tote bag, your keys, whatever you want to use it for. But it's really quick and easy, and I love it.
Those are so cute. Those are so cute. All right, so Tabitha, is this blog on the Brothers Sews? I forgot to ask that yet.
Yes, so I've written all the step-by-steps for this. I've taken pictures of each step. So if you want to follow along on the Brothers website, you can go ahead and look there for this project.
That's awesome. So, well, let's get started. What supplies do they need for this project?
Yes, so of course you need the Brothers ScanNCut. Today I'm going to be using the Brother SDX 85M, and it's the pink one. I love pink. And you'll also need the standard Brother mat. Do not use the fabric mat and do not use the lightweight mat. Use the purple one, which is the standard one. You'll also need a sewing machine. It's very quick and easy. Even if you don't know how to sew really well, this project is easy for you. So today I'll be using a Brother sewing machine, and I'll show you which one I'm using when I get over there. You'll also need some fabric clips, and they look like this. And these are perfect for this project because it holds the two pieces of fabric together. You're not gonna be able to use fabric pins for this. So again, you want to use fabric clips. You'll also need some fun little like glitters and things. I have different colors. So glitter, like big glitters, not the small fine one. If you want to use the small fine glitters, that's perfectly fine. But I can just imagine all of the mess. So the big glitters is great, or like the larger confettis. You'll also need a Teflon sewing foot. So it looks like this. And this makes it easier to sew the vinyl. There are other ways that you can sew vinyl, and that's also on the blog post to create this keychain. So you can look up other ways to sew vinyl. But for today, I'm showing you guys that how to use this, and it's really easy. Again, this is like a Teflon sewing foot. Last but not least, oh, there's two more things. You'll need some vinyl, clear vinyl. I'm using like a medium weight type of vinyl. And this is optional because your ScanNCut can do it, but I just like to use a hole punch because I like to punch the hole after I'm done sewing, just so I know where it needs to be placed, because I don't always know where it needs to be placed. So just a hole punch to punch the hole works best. If you want to use a ScanNCut to cut the hole, you can do that because it can cut small holes like this. So there's an option there, but I think that's it. That's all you need. Oh, I'm sorry. Forgot one more thing. The keychain. The keychain.
Oh,
Yeah, so you'll need this.
you need the keychain. Although, for somebody who's making these like today and they think I have everything except the keychain, they could always use ribbon or something. So
yes, you can use a piece of string, yarn, whatever it is.
Oh, this is so cute. The comments are rolling in. First of all, everybody's super excited you're using the ScanNCut because they're like, oh, I have this machine and now I'm going to get a great project. So this is going to be so much fun. So you guys can keep rolling your comments and questions in while we follow along with Tabitha, and I'll interrupt her every once in a while and ask away.
Okay, perfect. So the first thing that you want to do, we are going to take our medium weight vinyl and we're going to place it onto our standard mat. If your ScanNCut comes with this is a little scraper. If it doesn't, Brother does sell this on their website, but this helps to smooth all the bubbles out. And it allows me to apply pressure to make sure that it sticks to the mat. So Angela, take me off really quick while I go ahead and set up.
That sounds good. Well, you all know the routine. We don't want you to get seasick while she's moving over to the sewing machine. So while she pops over there, Sonia, I just saw your comment, and you're not the only one, because every time we do a show about the ScanNCut, there'll be a handful of people that bought it, maybe bought it at an event, got it home, and they haven't taken it out of the box yet. So Sonia, you got to take it out of the box. It's so simple to set up and so easy. And you know, even better than that, Brother has a ton of tutorials on the Brother Crafting page, which you're on right now. So the easiest way to watch all those videos, though, there are a ton of projects, but go to the Brother Crafts YouTube channel and then click under, they have like little headings now, click under live. I think it's the third or fourth one over. It'll say videos, shorts, something else. Click on live and you'll get an entire row of videos all the way back from a long time ago. And there's some great projects on there too. So, and ask questions too, because we would love to help you. All right, Tabitha, I can see you're cutting. You just give me thumbs up when you're ready. Thumbs up. All right, Tabitha is here.
Okay, guys, so here's a view of my setup. Here is my Brother SDX85M. It looks like this, and it comes in a fabulous pink color. Here is my standard mat, as you can see, and this is the vinyl here. So I'm just going to place it up in the upper left quadrant. I'm going to use this Brother scraper here, and I'm going to just apply pressure and just place it onto the mat nice and even, just like this. If your mat isn't sticky, you can go ahead and use some tape, some masking tape or something to place or to hold the vinyl down. So once that's down, you're going to place it into the machine just like this. So let me scoot you over. Here's a beautiful view there. Okay.
Speaking of views, you have a beautiful view.
Thank you. I love it up here. I'm really lucky to have this space. All right. So once you have the mat just placed just under this bar here, you're going to press this button here. This one tells the machine to just roll the standard mat inside. So it's just going to pull it in just like that. Very easy. Nice. And then there's these different options here on the screen. There's the one where it has shapes on it. So I'm just going to press that one. And then there's shapes. There's one that says like smile, create, which is words. There's different borders and things like that. You want to click the one that has the letters. There are some fun options for letters. For this project, you want to use the first one, which is AA0, I think it's 001. Is that right? A001. Okay. And then, of course, we have the full alphabet here for this project. I like to use the first letter of the name that I'm making this for. So let's just make a T. Yeah. T for Tabitha. Press OK. Set. Okay, as you can see on the screen, you probably can't see, I'm so sorry. But right now, the letters, let me see if I can squeeze it in. So right now, the letter is very, very tiny. It's about 1.5 inches. For this project, you want to make sure that the letter is at least about 4.5 inches. So you're going to go ahead and click Edit, Object Edit, and then the top left corner is how you make it bigger. So right here, I have it to where if I press the plus sign on the height or on the width, it's just going to make both the height and the width bigger, which is what I want. So I don't want them to widen or enlarge separately. I want them to go together. So again, I'm pressing this until the height is at least 4.5 inches. Or actually, let's do 4.22. That's perfectly fine. Okay. Once it's that height, you're going to press OK. Then, of course, for this project, you want 2 pieces, the front and the back. So at the top middle, there's a plus sign. You want to press on that. Where it says number 1, you want to make sure that you hit plus sign because you want two quantity of those. And then you'll see that 2 will appear. You'll just hit OK. And then there's this, the 4 arrows. You'll click that, and this helps it to move. Okay. And then for my my vinyl, I have it 6x6. So to make sure that it fits perfectly in the 6x6 quadrant up here, I'm going to go ahead and turn it. So object edit. Then the top right corner, this helps it to rotate. There's different options of rotating. There's 90 degree, 10 degrees, and 1 degree. I'm going to hit 90 degrees twice and press OK. OK. And then go back and press the arrow again. So that's just one way that you can use it. You can also take your little stylus and you can just move it very simply. Just like this. And then hit OK. All right, so once you're ready to cut, you're going to hit OK. Please select, cut. It doesn't matter how many times I've been using this machine or what materials I cut. I always do a test. So I always test, so I'm going to click on test. And that tells me how what the settings should be changed to if I need to change anything. Okay, so as far as the test shape, The test shapes are here, and I like to mimic what I'm cutting. So if I'm cutting something round, I'll use the circle. If I'm cutting something with like sharp corners, I'll use the triangle or the square. So since I'm cutting a block T, I'm going to use the square. And you can also change the size of the test shape, but I'm going to leave it at 0.81. Once I have it in a place where it's blank, there's no design in that space, I'm going to hit start, and the machine will start to cut. And it tells you it's going to take 1 minute, but I can assure you it's going to take less than that.
That's so very easy to do. Now, I know I see some of you asking, can I see the screen closer? Because she can't get closer. So when you replay this, if you just, everything that she mentions, just try to touch what she mentions, because it'll show you on the screen.
Okay, so on the screen, it says test completed. So I'm going to go ahead and take this useful little tool here, and I'm going to pull out that little test square that I just cut. And I see that it cut perfectly. So now I know that the settings are perfect. So I'm going to go ahead and hit start. So there's two options here. You can hit test again, or you can hit start. So I'm just going to go ahead and push start. And what's happening is it's going to go ahead and cut your design. If you hit test again, what it's going to do is allow you to change your settings, and then you can do another test cut. So here it says, on the screen, it says cutting, and it's going to take 1 minute.
That's so quiet, Tabitha.
Yeah, I love this. So I have another cutting, and it's so loud and annoying. I cannot stand it. So I haven't used it in years. That's why I love, 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 love this machine. Okay, so once it's done cutting, you just go ahead and press this button and it'll release the mat. So I'm going to do that. Okay, so here's my mat. As you can see, it is well loved. What you want to do is just take the excess off, just like this. And what should be left is your design, as you can see. And you want to take your spatula and use it to remove your letter. Here you go. Here's one. And here's two. Okay, so
super easy.
Yeah, it's a really quick and easy project. You can make multiple of these. I can see people selling these because it's so easy and cute. So from here, we're gonna go ahead and sew before we punch the hole. So to prepare sewing, you want to take your fabric clips. Make sure that the pieces are together very evenly. And you're just going to place the fabric clips in random places. Just like that. And we're going to take it to the sewing machine, and we're going to sew just around the top, and we're just going to leave like a side open. And we need the side open or certain areas open so that we can place the confetti inside, because of course that's the fun part, right? Okay, so give me a moment, Angela, while I set up my machine, and I'll be right back.
All right. All right, so feel free to ask your questions. And yes, when you go back, you can watch this over. And as she's talking to the screen, if you look at your screen, you'll know exactly what to touch. So I saw a couple of your comments on there. No problem at all. All right, any other questions? What vinyl? She said, Michelle, hey, Michelle, she's using a medium weight vinyl. So, I mean, there's a lot of different weights, but about a medium weight. So go to your local sewing store. or fabric store, and you should be able to find some. So you don't want it too thin so it rips, and not too thick that you can't cut through it. All right, I'll wait for her to give me thumbs up when she's ready. Sonia, what would I use to print out the vinyl to design cups? Ooh, and would it be waterproof? So that's a whole different topic. And there is actually a vinyl that you can find that I use on my cups on the boat. And I don't know the exact name of it, but if you go, there's a ton of different vinyls, but there's some specific for cups. So just check it out. Let's see. I think someone asked, can you use a vinyl blade if you have one? Yeah, you definitely could on this. But this isn't really vinyl as in the vinyl that we cut for the sticky vinyl for cups or for t-shirts. This is a fabric vinyl. So I think I would still use the standard blade. That's what I would use. You could also
found that was best too.
You found that was best, Tabitha? Yeah. So, and also, so we can see you at your machine too, just so you know. The other thing is if you have the rotary blade, that would work on this pretty nice as well. Yeah, you're welcome. And Sonia, by the way, when I first started using the ScanNCut for things like names for my mugs, I have them on my little water, I won't say the brand, but the little cups you carry around that stays hot or cold. Yeah. And so I put my boat name on everything. And so at first when I went to look at vinyl, I was like, whoa, it's overwhelming. But Brother has a ton of different vinyls and they have a ton of great colors too. So you might want to check out their site as well, or check with your local Brother dealer.
I forgot to mention as well, so what I'm doing is changing the needles. So there are vinyl needles. So I'm changing the needle to that before sewing with this project. If I'm being honest, I think that you can also use a standard universal needle as well.
Oh, I just lost you for a sec. Oh, there you are. So we just need a little bit of a different angle on your machine there, Tabitha. Okay. So when you're done and you're ready.
Okay. Almost ready. Just give me one more minute.
You guys can ask your questions. I'm the cameraman, even though I'm not in her same studio. All right, she's coming back. Cindy, you didn't miss the whole show, but you did miss the part where she cut all the different letters. So that part she did on the ScanNCut out of a medium weight vinyl.
Okay, let's see what angle we're at.
Yeah, a little more to your right. There you go. That's better.
Okay.
Okay.
Wow, look at that view. Okay, so here is my letter T. So I'm going to just make sure you guys know what my settings are. Okay, so right here, I already have the Teflon foot. It's very simple just to place it on here just like that. As far as the settings here on the machine, let's get this over really quick. So I have it with 3.5, which means that the needle's in the very center. And for the length, I'm going to change it to 2.5. 2 or 2.5 is perfect for this project. Press OK. And then let's go ahead and start sewing. So I will say that vinyl is not forgiving. So when you do this project, you really have to take your time. Okay. So we're going to start at the very top. And as far as a seam allowance goes, I adjust, oops, I forgot to mention. Your needle actually doesn't have to be in the middle. It has to be on the far right. So we're just going to move it by adjusting the width. There we go. And then to test where your needle is going to be, just go ahead and lower very slowly, just so you know where it's going to hit. Lower it, but don't puncture the fabric yet. You just want to know where it's going to hit. Okay, so I think that looks good. Oops. Okay, so you want to just go ahead and sew. So you want to do a knot, just like with any other sewing project, you want to do a knot. So you want to do 3 forward and 3 back. I also want to mention sometimes your fabric can get stuck to like the metal part or something. If that happens, you can use a wax paper. A wax paper will protect your fabric and allow it to glide very easily through. All right, so let's go ahead and sew just about 2 stitches forward. Am I moving my camera? And then 2 back, 1, 2. I love that function. And then you're just gonna sew as straight as possible, slow and straight. Okay. And then once you get to the end, I like to manually do it so that I don't over sew. Then I turn and then just go down. Turn. Again, you kind of have to eyeball it. Let's move this. Very easy, very straightforward project. And again, because it's so easy, you can make multiple of these. All right. So for here, I want to stop. You just want to stop in a place to where it will be easy for you to insert the confetti. So I think I'll insert the confetti like right here. So I'll stop right here. Again, there's no like rules on where to stop or start. It's just where you find it easy. So I'm just going to press the scissors here. Okay, so I sewed from here all the way down, across, down, and then I stopped right here. I think I'm gonna do it one more time. I'm gonna go, or sew one more time. I'm gonna go down and across, just like this, and then I'm just gonna leave this part open. Place it there. Actually, let's do it this way. And I'll just cut the excess threads later. Lower the needle.
Tabitha, what sewing machine are you on? A couple people are asking that.
I'm on the Brother SE625.
Awesome.
Okay. I'm gonna turn. And then go back a little bit. There you go. All right, so let's do a check-in. So I sewed here all the way around and I just left this opening right here. So Angela, take me off really quick and I'm gonna set up to go ahead and place the confetti inside.
All right, sounds good. Confetti, I would agree with Tabitha, and we can still hear you, Tabitha, so you can feel free to chime in. But when you said what size that you're putting inside of these, like the cleanup factor, I was thinking, I just had a family reunion last week with 9 nieces and nephews, of which 4 are under 5 years old, and that would be a big mess.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
It would be an outside project, and
Yes.
then I have a feeling Maxine and all of her squirrel friends would eat the leftovers, and then my yard would be colorful for a long time.
Yeah, I can't imagine doing this with 4 or 5-year-olds. That would be, oh my gosh. But I will say, like, you can put paper on a table, like a large piece of paper on the table, and just make sure that they stay in that area. But yeah, oh my gosh.
Michelle wants to know, what kind of, was that regular thread? Was it invisible thread, or do you just choose what color did you pick?
I just used white.
All right, there you go, Michelle. It blended right in. You can't even see it, right? But I could see if you have a different color of your confetti, you could choose whatever color thread would match that. That would be cute.
Yeah, that would be. Okay, I'm ready.
All right, Tabitha is back.
Okay, so here is my letter again. I just placed my finger in there just to open it up a little bit. So I'm just going to take my confetti. I'm using this pretty green color. It's like in the shape of leaves. And just going to place them inside. Oops. And do a little bit at a time. You're just going to pour it in there. Look, I already dropped some. Oops. Okay, and just move it around. Move it around. Just place as much in there as you want to, and then very easily we're just going to go back to the sewing machine and we're going to stitch that close. That's going to take me 2 seconds, Angela. So I'm just going to do a back stitch here at the very beginning. So, and do another back stitch here. Very easy, just to close up that seam. And I'll be right back.
All right, sounds good. So while she's headed over there, those of you that were mentioning that you have the Brothers ScanNCut, you haven't taken it out of the box. This project is so simple. So again, you'll be able to watch the replay. Just click on all the buttons that she mentions and you'll be good to go. And in the meantime, while she's doing that, don't forget to use hashtag Brothers Sews and hashtag Brothers ScanNCut because they love to see what you're working on. And so do I. So does Tabitha. And as soon as she gets back to her sewing machine, I'll give you guys a thumbs up. Or she can give me a thumb up and I'll bring her back up. Or she's sewing and she's coming back.
I sewed it.
She already sewed it. All right, she's coming back to show you what this looks like.
1 second. Oops.
I agree, Miss Maureen. She says if you do that over a box, you can dump the confetti right back in the jar. Super easy. That's true. That's true. Oh, Amanda, good idea. A funnel would help. All right.
I'm ready.
You ready?
I'm ready.
All right, let's see what you have.
All right, so sorry I didn't film this part because it was going to take me 2 seconds. But again, I just sewed it closed. It was just maybe like 10 stitches. So very easy. So I'm just going to cut off the excess. Just like that. And your confetti will move around in the letter. So again, it'll look like this. You have a fruit one. And then I have a little purple lavender flower one, and then this one that we just made. All right, so a couple more steps left. So you're gonna take your hole punch, and now that I see where I stitch, I am going to hole punch inside the inside corner right here. Very easy. Once that's hole punched, then you're going to take your keychain, last step. You're going to place it inside of that hole. And ta-da! We have a cute little keychain that you can use on your beach bags when you go to the beach. This makes really cute gifts. Oh, I just thought like you can use this for like gift wrap, like when you're wrapping gifts and you want to place the letter of the person that you're gifting to on their gift. It's like a functional little extra present on their gift wrap, right? So
Oh
cute.
my gosh, that is
Yeah.
so cute.
And my daughter's,
What?
like I said, my daughter's going to be using this for back to school. She's going to use this on her backpack, and she uses this for her house keys. So really cute. I love
What
this.
a fun idea. Oh my gosh, the comments. So by the way, did you have to put anything in with that confetti so it moves around, or does it just move around? It's no problem.
It'll just move around. So it's moving around, you see? And then as you pinch it, it starts to shift around. It just moves around on its own.
Oh, earrings. That's a good idea. So Mary Stevens wants to know, what stitch length did you use to sew that?
2.5.
Okay, perfect. And any special needle or just a standard 12, size 12?
You can use a standard needle, but they also have a vinyl needle as well.
There you go. That helps to answer your question, Jane. And Zena, we got you covered because no, you don't have to put anything. I was wondering too, like, how does it just move around? But that's so cute. And again, you mentioned a medium weight vinyl.
Yeah, and you can shake it like if you fill it up like more than what I did for this one, it because of the thickness of the confetti, like you can shake it around too and it moves. Yeah,
Oh
it's
my
really
gosh, that
cool.
is
It's cute for kids.
so much fun. Dorothy, where did you get those keychains? Well, it's not a Brother product, but if you go to your local craft store or search online, you'll be able to find it. I like the earrings.
A little too big for my taste, but
Yeah, but you know, they would be lightweight though. I like that.
yeah,
All right, and I
I
think
hope everyone loved this project.
this is so much fun. I'm just going to bring your website up here for those of you that would like to follow Tabitha. She's always got super cute stuff on Instagram as well. So
Yeah.
first of all, brothersews.com. That is where you will find all of you. Go to brothersews.com. On there, you can find the sewing blog and the crafting blog. I saw somebody ask, where do I look for all of these videos? So we're on the Brother Crafting channel right now. So if you go to YouTube and you look up Brother Crafts, just like this, I'll bring up our social media team's comment. Look up Brother Crafts USA or Brother Sews USA, and on YouTube, and you'll see all of the replays for videos that you can use. So hopefully that helps you find that. Can you, oh, Debbie, that'd be fun. Can you put liquid in there to make it like a snow globe? Well, the liquid would come out with that hole you punch though.
Yeah, I could imagine that being even more messier because you have the glitter that's already messy and then you add the liquid. Oh my gosh. But hey, if you want to do it, you can. You can experiment with it, right? That's what crafters do.
That's what we do, and that's what you call cleanup in aisle 4.
Yes, this is already mess enough.
Oh yeah, so cute. All right, I think I see any last minute questions. Tabitha, this was a super cute project. Are you doing anything exciting for summer?
I am. So I just opened up a sewing studio a couple of months ago. So I am hosting some summer camps. So I teach kids and adults to sew. And here in the studio, we have all Brother sewing machines, and I love it. The students love it, and I love it. So it's great. It's a fun time.
That's awesome. Well, your studio looks amazing. I think
Thank
Patty
you.
earlier said, I want Tabitha's studio.
Oh, thank you. You should
Thank
come
you.
visit me. Come visit me. I'm in Williamsburg, Virginia.
There you go, guys. So if you're looking for Tabitha, tabithasewer.com. Nobody came up with a good rhyme for us, Tabitha, but I will come up with something, a tongue twister that you have to say 10 times. All right, I see everyone say thank you, thank you. Very cute project. Tabitha, great to see you. Brother, thank you for letting your brand ambassadors take over your page. We love these projects. And don't forget, I saw some of you ask, can you do other things? Don't forget about the Art Spirit app. A ton of stuff on there that works with your ScanNCut and sewing machine. And, oh, you just went away and came back.
Yeah, I just saw that. Oh my gosh.
It was like a lightning strike. Follow Tabitha on Instagram. She has lots of cool posts. I agree, Patty. She sure does. And beautiful pictures. So I just went on Instagram to share this. that we were going to be live. And are you in a field of red roses or something?
Who, me?
Yeah, was that you that was just on there?
I went to an art exhibit in Washington D.C. And it's this Japanese artist, and she creates. I don't know. It's like she sold some stuffed animals or something, and it's all of her art is polka dots. So it's red and white polka dots in this mirrored room. It's so cool. And me and my mom was behind me, and my husband and my 2 kids, we just took a picture in the room. It's fun. It's a really cool art exhibit.
Cool picture.
Yeah.
I didn't have time to read it because I'm watching you here.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's a cool picture.
Yeah,
right.
I love going to like art exhibits and museums for inspiration. So yeah.
Isn't that the truth? All right, you all. I left her website below. You can see it down there if you want to follow. And Tabitha, can't wait to see you again. And have a great week of sewing and all. Great project. This is going on my list.
Thank you.
All right. Bye, everyone. Thanks for watching. We'll see you Thursday at noon on the Brother Channel.